is going to end. Known as the doomsday predictions. So many people in Tamil Nadu, they sold their houses, sold the land, they drank, and then they created a pit that they lied down there because the world was going to end. It was a big thing in 1978. You are not that old to remember that, but I remember it. And also in 2000, they called it, what is that, 2YK or something, yeah? 20K. So everything is going to collapse. The world is going to end. So these two major predictions I remember. But there are minor predictions. Every time some guru comes and tells such a year the world is going to end. But nothing happened. We are all right. We are going very strong. So, Pope Francis is writing about them. So, in the paragraph number 61, yesterday I was quoting you, we scan the regions of the planet. We immediately see that humanity has disappointed God's expectations. That's the words of Pope Francis. Just before that, one sentence, he writes about doomsday predictions. Yes. It is already doom, he says. However, we are predicting doomsday, but already doomsday happened. That's what he says. I mean, everything is destroyed. The whole life supporting system, they are destroyed. All the ecosystem free services, we switched off. So everything is in a collapse state. So what are you talking about? Prediction? No prediction, already happened. We are in the time of Armageddon, the end of all things. Paragraph number 169, 100 paragraphs afterwards, 61, he talks about this. 161 paragraph, doomsday prediction should not be met with irony and disdain. That's what he writes. This time you don't think as you thought before. Okay? This is not to be met with irony and disdain, alecchio. So this is serious. Something is happening. It's going to end up all things. Yes, this time is very serious. It's going to happen. You know what he is telling? The future generations, when they are born now, they are born in the doomsday scenario. That's what he is telling. 100% truth. For them it is a doomsday. Nothing is there. Did I say yesterday, we exhausted all the resources, 80% of the resources. It's already lost to the planet forever. How are the future generations are going to live on this planet? I mean, many generations are going to come. Where are the resources? 80% lost. 40% is available. You think our great-grandchildren are going to live on that? No. For them it is a doomsday planet. It's already happened now. So he is very clear, Pope Francis, when he writes that. Not only that, we will be doomed too. The sixth mass extinction is about the extinction of human species, Homo sapiens. Yes. 8 billion of us. 8 billion. We are all going to extinct. I mean, last year, 2019 March, February, was the doomsday predictions by United Nations organizations in New York. The Secretary General Antonio Guterres, he made a statement, red code for humanity. Red code for humanity. 2030. 2030 is going to be a huge cataclysmic event from now on. It already started ever seen in human history. That is part of the aanmodaya, part of the doomsday predictions. So, when you read, today we read about the doomsday scenario. So John is having a vision how Jesus and the Lamb, lot of rich imagery we find. After doomsday, what will happen? That is what we have seen. If you go still further, deep into Revelation, chapter 11, verse 18, very clearly states, time has come to destroy those who destroy the earth. That's it. Time has come to destroy those who destroy the earth. If you believe in the Bible, I think we need to take it very seriously. These predictions. We can't really laugh about them now. It's very serious. Jesus in the Gospel today looks at Jerusalem, the destruction of Jerusalem. For Jews, Jerusalem was like a little cosmos, heaven, earth, everything together. So it's going to be destroyed. Jesus, as I told you, he cries even for the non-living entities. Yeah. The compassion can go only that far. But there is another deeper emotion what Jesus is pointing out, that is empathy. When you bring empathy, everything falls in its own place. You can see clearly. In compassion, you can't really see the truth in full. You can't. In compassion, year of mercy is celebrated. That's it. When you read the Bible, if you read with the eyes of compassion, mercy, you lost everything. Old Testament can be read by the aspect of compassion, because the Old Testament God was compassionate. Even Jesus refers to that reality. Be compassionate as your heavenly Father is compassionate. In other words, it is the old style. However, that is for the old people like God the Father. அதெல்லாம் பெருசுகள் சிறுசுகள் கிடையாது. பெருசுகள்லாம் கம்பேரிஷன் பற்றி பேசியிருப்பாங்க. But we made a departure to a deeper realm, that is empathy. That's what Jesus is all about. Actually, Jesus teaches us that I came to teach only two things. That's what he says in Matthew. Right? Learn from me two things. One is humility, another one is empathy. That's why he came. He defines his mission very clearly. These two emotions I want to teach you. Yeah. As if he is having a university or a school or an educational institution, and he gives you bachelor's degree, master's degree, even doctor's degree. Yeah, we should be graduating in this too. Humility. Yeah. I think it's a new age we are born into. Our new generations are going to be learning this love to see, and Jesus look is empathetic look. Nothing else. Nothing else. We should be called not Homo sapiens, Homo empathicus. Yeah. Homo empathicus. So that is the shift we are trying to make during this can see astrophysics like Stephen Hawking sees the reality. You become a Stephen Hawking and you see everything for yourself in front of your eyes. They are incredible, incredible. That's why those who have empathy, people laugh at them because they see something different. That's why we persecute them. That's why they burn them at stake. And then at last they made them saints, even church. Church doesn't see this reality of empathy. I don't know when they are going to allot a year of empathy because church doesn't understand. Even though Jesus taught us, I came to teach those two things. Learn from me, empathy and humility. These two things very rare in our institutions, unfortunately. When you see empathetically Jesus, unbelievable outcome of our work and mission. Unbelievable. You see everything has value. Has value. That's why Jesus canonized two saints in one day. They are only animals. No humans Jesus canonized because you are ruled on purpose. You whitewash tombs and we are the evil generation. There is no saints in humans. Only we make saints in our institute. Jesus canonized two saints as doctors and martyrs of the church. That is Matthew chapter 10, verse 15. Be prudent like snakes. When you see with the compassion eyes, it looks like stupidity. Stupidity. But when you see with empathy, wow, another devotee. Today, for prudence, the virtue of prudence, there is no human saint. Snake is the doctor and martyr of the church. Imagine snake is here, just looking at it. Snake. Prudence. Patron saint. Dove became the patron saint for innocence. There is no other human saint. Jesus could have said easily, be prudent like Solomon. He was the greatest king, and he could have said it. Be prudent like Solomon. Did he say that? No. He brought the evil snake. Yeah. He was abused unreasonably because of that apple story from the garden. The woman said, no, I am not. The man said, I am not. Snake, no language. From that point onwards, snake took the hood, and even today he is denying, I am not, I am not, I am not. But we are killing the snake because if you don't kill the snake, the truth is going to eventually come out. So that is the fear. We want to kill all the snake. So Jesus, in empathetic eye, when he sees, oh my God, my father was not reasonable. I mean, he has punished the snake. Why? The same Natama, he's changing the whole thing because his father saw the natural world with the eye of compassion. But Jesus sees in the eye of empathy. Everything comes to light. The creation looks brighter, clearer, nothing but the truth. Very light. Yes, when you put yourself in the shoes of Jesus, you go much deeper into reality. You are not a shadow being, you become a deeper being. Shakespeare, I want to quote Shakespeare as I end this sermon. Shakespeare in the 16th century, he gives us a beautiful quote. He sees the natural world with the empathetic eye. He was a writer, he was an artist. He writes so beautifully in the play called As You Like It, in the Forest of Arden. That is chapter 2. So he writes as follows. sermons in stones. I don't need Bible. I don't need any priest. I don't need the crockery of the preacher. But just looking at the stone, the non-living entity, the empathy can show God's creation story from the beginning, from the Big Bang to the Big Crunch, all the way to the end of the world. That stone imbibes the whole story. Yes. One stone is worthy of 1,000 libraries, sermons in stones. You know, Jesus spent major part of his life in the desert in the stones. So he could see the value because the empathy. Yeah. At last, Shakespeare states exactly the biblical words. When God created everything, he saw it was good. Good. Whatever he created, he found it was good. So Shakespeare ends with the same words. Good in everything. What God saw, if you have empathy, you can go back to the creation time and see yourself. Good in everything. You go back 15 billion years if you have empathy and look at it with the same eyes of God. Good